Question number 6. In line 36, the description of the moon helps to do which of the following? And the line says, the moon sitting like a cheeseburger on a flat black grill. Looking at our answers, does this description A, convey a sense of the speaker's limitations? There isn't any support for this. We don't have indications about any particular limitations that the speaker has, so cross out A. B, cause the speaker to assess how her present position is relevant to her goal of becoming a writer. There's no support in the text for the speaker wanting to become a writer, so no. C, emphasize the speaker's sense of foreboding. There's nothing foreboding about a cheeseburger on a flat black grill unless you're a cow, so cross out C. D, link the changeable nature of the moon to that of the speaker. We don't have any indication that the speaker has a particularly changeable nature, and even if we did, a simile of the moon as a cheeseburger wouldn't connect those ideas. E, show how the speaker's current situation influences her perception of her environment. This works because we have the speaker's current situation, working in a drive-in burger place, affecting the imagery she uses to describe the moon, which is part of her environment. So E is the correct answer. Question number 7. Which of the following lines best conveys the speaker's sense of time while at the drive-in? A, toward 10 p.m. traffic dwindles on line 25. This is not giving us anything about a sense of time in general, it's just noting a specific time of night, so this isn't the best answer. B, and I wait on them hoping for tips in line 19. Even though she's waiting, this doesn't really give anything about her sense of time. It's not the best answer either. C, flung carelessly as the stars in line 21. This is talking about silver coins rather than time. And D, and each night repeats itself in line 23. This is much better. It gives us an indication of how the speaker perceives time as repeating itself, which gives us a generalized sense of time. E, I'm 16 and college bound in line 5. This doesn't address the speaker's sense of time while she's at the drive-in. It reflects an awareness of her age and her plans for the future, but it gives us no information about her sense of time while she's at her summer job. So of the choices that we have, D, and each night repeats itself, does the best job of conveying the speaker's sense of time while at the drive-in. Question number 8. Which two lines come closest to contradicting each other? So with all of these lines color-coded by set, you can see that the two that come the closest to contradicting each other are lines 6 and 14. This job is temporary as the summer sun in line 6, and it's always summer at Patty's Charcoal Drive-In in line 14. 6 talks about the summer sun being temporary, and 14 says that it's always summer, which is permanent. So the answer is B, lines 6 and 14. The only other choice that might throw you off here is C, lines 19 and 38, so let's address that quickly. In line 19, the speaker is hoping for tips, and in line 38, she says this is enough, since she said a couple of lines earlier that her purse was fat with tips. You might misunderstand her to be saying that she has enough tips, but if you look at this context carefully, you'll see that she is saying this is enough in response to her uncertainty about her future. We have this line about the cold wind blowing straight at her from the future, and then she says, but right now, purse fat with tips, this is enough. So she isn't contradicting herself about tips, she is referring to her current experience as a whole and saying that for now, this job or this experience is enough. So this answer is incorrect. So again, the correct answer is B, line 16 and 14. Question number 9. The speaker and the drive-in customers are portrayed through descriptions of their what? A, mannerisms and tones of voice. We're not really told anything about either of these, so this answer is incorrect. B, clothing and physical appearance. We know that the speaker is wearing tight black shorts and a white shirt, and that she has red lipstick and a bouncing ponytail. We get a physical description of the customers as well. The girls are blonde and tan, and the boys have slick hair and wear black tees. So this answer is pretty good. C, attitudes toward life. We don't know anything about the customers' attitudes toward life, so no. D, relationships to material possessions. We don't have anything about this really except a brief mention of the customer's cars. So this isn't really as good a response as B. We can cross it out. E, taste in music and literature. Music is mentioned, doo-wop streaming from the jukebox, but we don't know if it suits everyone's tastes or not, and we only know about literature as it pertains to the speaker, and then just a reference to one book. So this isn't a very good answer either, and that leaves us going with B, clothing and physical appearance, as the best response. Question number 10. Which of the following literary devices is most used in the poem? So we'll quickly define these as a reminder. A simile is a comparison that uses the word like or as. A synecdoche is a figure of speech in which a part is made to represent the whole or vice versa. A paradox is a statement or idea that is or seems to be self-contradictory. An allusion is a brief reference to a famous person, place, work of art, historically significant idea, etc. And understatement is minimizing the significance or importance of something. So if we look through the poem, we can see each overflowing tray as if it were a banquet, temporary as the summer sun, flung carelessly as the stars, faithful as a steady date, sticky as Coke, gleams like a beacon, as if suddenly a cold wind had started to blow, and the moon sitting like a cheeseburger. All of these are similes, so we can safely say that a simile is the literary device used most often throughout the poem.